Welcome back to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. I hope you're well and staying blessed wherever you are. I hope you're enjoying life. If you're interested in connecting with me, that information is in the description box, including my Patreon and booking information. This will be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, you versus them read. So if you have high placements of Sagittarius, Leo, Aries in your chart, or you predominantly identify as that type of a fire sign, this read will be for you. It's not your typical love read, it's a you versus them. So it's going to be however you come to this read, whoever you're thinking about, it will likely apply to them. And the first row will be you, the second row will be, your partner or whoever, again, that you came to this read to kind of consider. We'll pull two rows of the Rider-Waite deck. The first row will represent you. If it doesn't resonate and the second one does resonate, go ahead and flip it. That's totally cool. If it doesn't resonate on either ends, if you feel like you don't apply to either row, please don't try to make it fit. Go ahead and check out another one of your placements that might be more accurate for you for this month. And if not, then, with tarot, never make anything fit. If it doesn't resonate in your life, do not try to make it resonate. If you don't have evidence or it doesn't feel right, then this read is just not for you. But hopefully it resonates. And if you're interested and you would like to see my channel grow, please like, share, subscribe. I do appreciate it. Bottom of the deck will hold the overall energy for this read. And we might grab some clarifiers. We'll see how I'm feeling at the end of this read. So, we're going to use our light green Rider-Waite deck. I am shuffling a little bit while I'm speaking, so we'll get a little bit of an accuracy read here. For your first row, let's see. Oh, wow. This is probably a love read for you. Oh my lord, it's absolutely a love read. So, you've got the Ten of Cups, beautiful card. The Death card, beautiful major arcana here. And the Ace of Cups, really gorgeous card for your first row. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the King of Swords, King of Air. So we'll go over all this information here. Okay. I hope you like the color change candle. I know I don't normally kind of do that, but for some reason I felt like I should throw it out there today. So, with the King of Swords, you could be dealing with any Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could have that placement in your chart, or that could be of significance in terms of seasons. He is the King of Air. He is the King of Swords, the King of Intellect and Thought. The Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups is going to represent any water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That is the energy of emotion in the tarot. Very much a love read with these two cards. And the Death card could represent a Scorpio in your life. If you're new to tarot, don't panic about the Death card. It's about change. It doesn't reference anyone in your life dying, to be clear. I know it looks like the plague and the death, like the phantom kind of riding a horse into an area, but we'll talk about that. So don't panic, it is all good. I will on and off be taking water breaks, so please excuse me if you hear me sipping or if I take a little bit of a break on talking. That is what I'm doing. Okay, so for your overall energy, that King of Swords, head over heart, truth and discipline. That's what this read really is signifying for you. So for both rows, it will be coming to terms with some sort of intellectual truth about your life. It might have to do with discipline, but a lot of times when he appears, it's really you and your partner, especially in the you versus them read, or you and whoever you're questioning, right? The King of Swords is going to represent just simply that, thinking logically, thinking with your head and with how logic kind of is presented in your life, rather than thinking, for example, when you see the King of Cups, he's thinking emotion over thought, or emotion over intellect. So this is a very important card if you're kind of like coming to terms with change, or in general, if you are more of an air sign where you think more logically, then this could be that as well. So let's go ahead and get into these other cards. For your first row, if this is going to resonate for you or your partner, that's fine. The Ten of Cups is a beautiful card. It really does represent inner happiness, dreams coming true, and absolute emotional fulfillment. It's, if you want that, it's the family card, right? But ultimately, it really does represent, excuse me, oh my. As you're thinking with your head over heart, you're able to create inner happiness in your life because you're not falling kind of falling prey to things that seem emotionally filling, but they might not be long term, right? You're thinking with your head, but you're also pursuing your dreams here. So we'll go over the Death card next. Again, don't panic. It just means ending of cycles, new beginnings, change, and metamorphosis. It's really about change with this card. It's not like the Tower, but it's similar. It's a very similar energy in terms of there is some sort of, like, the Death card really truly represents when one door closes, another opens. So if you're coming to terms with a relationship and maybe moving forward, it could be either a new start in a current relationship, or it could be a new relationship altogether with these combinations here. And you really thinking logically due to your past, right? As this change kind of comes. It can also represent, as your dreams come true, as you hit fulfillment, it can represent that metamorphosis in your life as change begins. The Ace of Cups is your final card for this first row. The Ace of Water, the Ace of Emotion. I like to point out that this hand in the cloud does represent the universe or God, gods, whatever you believe in. It's really a new gift from the universe, one that you deserve. And it's something that you can take advantage of in a really positive way. With the Ace of Cups specifically, this is intuitive thought, intuition, new feeling, spirituality. So coming to terms with this change and how to really pursue what you wish and gain that fulfillment is leading to, it could be a new spiritual experience for you. It could just be new feelings in general that are like kind of bubbling up, and you are able to see clearly, both emotionally and intellectually, with these two cards here. So if this doesn't resonate for you, the next row might, and this would be your partner's row. Fair enough. We'll go ahead and grab some cards here. I think we're gonna pull some clarifiers, but we'll see. Again, I don't always pull clarifiers. It does vary. I realize I should have gotten a plate for this. Now it's leaking. Oh no. That's fine. I'll get it for the next read. We'll go ahead and finish yours out. So for for the second row, we'll grab your cards. You have the Sun. Any Leo or Gemini could be of significance to you, or you could have those placements. Or again, when I call out the houses, I do definitely want you to consider that it could be this season of importance to someone or to yourself or to this read, right? So we are about to hit that end of spring, summer kind of weather. Of course, it goes Gemini, Cancer, Leo. So that could be of importance to you. It could also not be of importance to you. That's going to vary. If it resonates, great. Again, don't take it if it doesn't resonate with tarot. It's not worth your time. It'll make you paranoid. You shouldn't, if you're not able to pull your own cards quite yet, then and you're here for that reasoning, I would just consider that always when you're watching readers. You don't want to take information that's not yours. These are general reads. These aren't personalized reads. I'm not meditating over your energy specifically. I'm meditating over the houses and the astrological placements of the current season. So I do like to say that they are timeless. So if you feel called to watch a read when it's kind of been out for a while, or it's an older read and it pops up on your feed and you feel called to watch it, go ahead and watch it. It might resonate for you currently. It also might not. It's going to vary for everyone. So the second row is going to be you or your partner. The Sun's a beautiful card. It's interesting that it's paired with the Five of Pentacles and the Judgment card. You have 3 major arcanas, and they're all really big spirit cards, right? Major change here, joy, success, and an absolute awakening with that Judgment card. So let's get into it a little bit more. Excuse me. Don't forget the head over heart thinking, the King of Swords here, does apply to both rows. So this one as well. Fair enough? Okay. So the Sun card does represent joy, success, celebration, and pleasure. What is good, right? The Sun is what is good in the tarot. It really is Spirit saying, it's interesting that these cards are your first cards for both rows. So where you have fulfillment and inner dreams coming true in the first row for your partner or you with the Sun, it's truly experiencing success and joy, absolute joy in your life while you're considering life with the intellectual thoughts, right? So not through emotion, and not necessarily acting as that Gemini on the horse, but more so just enjoying the life around you or the relationship around you. So it could be that your current relationship or the new one is because that varies for everyone, right? So this card could be that you experience that in your relationship, that it's truly a successful and joyous experience for you, and therefore you might be considering. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll talk about what you're considering here in a second. We're going to talk about that Five of Pentacles because it is weird that that is your next card, in my opinion. It means need, poverty, insecurity, and low resources. So I mean, you might feel like creating joy for yourself can lead to low resources, or this could be a warning that you might have low resources and that leads to an awakening, and you'll still be joyous regardless. It's going to vary. I think for the second row, it really means you will be joyous, you will be successful, regardless of this time of low resources, if that's what you're experiencing. And that Judgment card really is reflection, reckoning, and awakening. So it could be some sort of a money reckoning, but it's most likely becoming aware with these two cards to the ability to create joy and success in your life, and regardless of low resources, you really focusing on that, right? Gratitude creates more gratitude. So being grateful for what you do have, regardless of what you're going through, might lead to an absolute awakening for you. Let's grab some clarifiers. For the first row, we're going to grab one, and for the second row, we're going to grab one. How about that? I just think it might be a little bit better for this read. For the first row, you have the Three of Cups for your clarifier. Three of Cups is yet again another water card, very prominent in that first row. The Three of Cups is an interesting card because it does mean friendship, community, and happiness. So you or your partner, whichever row you resonate with, is really experiencing that continued fulfillment, that continued dreams coming true. And while the metamorphosis takes place, being able to connect spiritually with that Ace of Cups here. Sorry. Oh, Lord. Your ability to create with that Ace of Cups is allowing you to have this kind of community, home, and celebrative energy, or celebration energy, whichever you feel is correct for you. Lord, we just messed up all the cards. Sorry. We're just going to set this clarifier up here because it's really making a racket. For my next read, I will move the candle over. I just can't move it right now because it's leaking, so I'm going to have to handle that before I start the next read, which is fine. It is what it is. So for your second row, the clarifier, I'm really wanting to know kind of why you're having that low resources, because you do have joy and success here. So I do think that it has to do with you kind of, you or your partner, right? Moving through that period with gratitude and recognizing how it kind of played out for you. Interesting. Yeah, so I am absolutely correct. The Ace of Pentacles is your final card. I don't think we went over Pentacles. I'm sorry, I think I forgot to do that. So we will. Your second row has, so your first row is water and spirit. Your second row is Pentacles and spirit. So that could mean, like, if you're a major water sign, this is probably your row. And if you're a major earth sign, this is probably your row. But it could vary. Again, whatever resonates, take that. So as you practice this type of gratitude, it's leading to a gift from the universe, right? These cards do represent any Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Pentacles do represent money manifestation in the tarot. So earth is money, and or coin, however you see that. So the Pentacles here, head over heart, right? So you being able to, you or your partner, of course, being able to continue this joy and success and this gratitude, that's making you able to overcome low resources. It's awakening you to the ability to create in your life, to recognize the things you've been through and what you've learned from it. So how to be grateful for everything in your life, regardless of what's going on, and how that creates more in your life. Rupert, there is a candle. Sit down. My dogs do not understand. I mean, no animal really understands flame, but it's a constant thing that I have to worry about in my breeds when they're up, because they usually walk around the house and do whatever they want for the most part. So it's just dangerous. My cat tried to not. They love this tablecloth, and one of my cats almost took off with a candle the other day because he was playing underneath, and he started pulling this off, and it was very scary. I was very thankful that I was here. I never leave candles this low because I do have animals, and they are just like toddlers. They don't know. They just don't know, and they're learning, but they'll never fully I don't mean this in a hateful way, but they'll never fully understand that. So I do just have to watch over them, and it's totally fine. But it does make me very anxious when my dog kind of like gets really close to the flame, because he just doesn't seem to get that it's dangerous and it's terrifying to me. Anywho, so back to that gratitude. You practicing, like, just being thankful for everything in your life and the things that you've overcome, and recognizing where you are rather than where you were, for the second row, is leading to this gift. Again, aces do represent a gift from the universe. The Ace of Pentacles is really beautiful, because it really does mean that as you awaken here and as you practice gratitude, you're coming out of this low resources, right? Which is probably leading to this celebration with your partner. The Ace of Pentacles is opportunity, prosperity, new venture. It's usually a money gift of some sort, and it doesn't necessarily... I'm filming. Gold plots. The Ace of Pentacles is really a gift, a money gift, in terms of it's something you've earned. I don't mean that it's just money kind of floating into your account. It's like a new opportunity that allows you to make money. It's a new job. It's a some sort of a prosperous venture. It could be a promotion. It could be a lot of things where, as you're practicing that gratitude, you're going to continue to really gain this gift ultimately. So I wouldn't be afraid of either the Death card or the Five of Pentacles. I would recognize that focusing on this head over heart decision, right? Not getting pulled into your emotions, and practicing gratitude regardless is leading to this absolute gift from the universe. So both rows look really beautiful. So whichever one resonates for you, it's great. It looks like you and your partner are kind of like in a solid commitment. If you are into a commitment, if you're not single, this very much, it shows you growing with your partner. I feel like it's more of a read like that, but if you came to this read for a relationship that is platonic or occupational, etc., it just not love, It's still that, and it's applied differently, but it's similar. So it's this having inner happiness with this, whatever it is, friendship, etc. While there is change, there's a gift here of understanding and celebration after that. And this is still applies exactly the same. It might, if it's an occupational read for you, for example, this is you kind of connecting with those around you and it allowing this, whatever this relationship is that you came to the read for, to grow. Thank you so much, fire signs. I hope you enjoyed the read. I will see you in the next one. Bye.